The St. Matthew Passion is a huge piece. It's about 3 hours. It's a very reflective piece. It obviously tells the story of Christ's passion, and in this non-religious age, this more secular age that we live in, I think still has a spiritual resonance for people. It certainly does for me, and we're going to be performing it in All Saints Hove, which is a wonderful building and gives the sound a wonderful bloom. So I think for performers alike, for the chorus, for the evangelist, there's the part of Jesus. We meet Pilate, we meet the high priest. The story has a tremendous drama, but as I say, in the Matthew, a wonderful reflective quality, and no more so than the alto aria, which comes after Peter's denial of knowing Christ. Erbarme dich, have mercy, Lord. Glorious aria with solo violin, obbligato. So it is absolutely Bach at the peak of his expressive powers.
Is that the highlight of the piece for you?
I think it's the central point, yes. Yes, I think it probably is, although the opening and closing choruses are just magnificent in their scale and their architectural shape. And the wonderful moment near the end, truly, truly, this was the Son of God, which Bach sets in about 4 bars, which is just wonderful. So I think it's a spiritual journey for performers and audience alike. You can rest assured that an audience would sit still through the B minor Mass because of the sheer drama and beauty and different styles that the music offers. There's a glorious opening Kyrie, which is magnificent and arresting in its power, and then one has duets and solos, and then the fantastically exciting Cum Sancto Spiritu with trumpets. Of course, once the trumpets and drums come in the Gloria, then the piece really revs up, and it's very exciting. It's challenging to sing in that the vocal lines are very long, they're very hard, there's no room to breathe. He writes very instrumentally for singers, so it's taxing on a technical level, and in terms of concentration, I think just sheer concentration, it's very challenging. We are blessed that as an amateur choir, the East Sussex Bach Choir, work with an orchestra, the Baroque Collective, which I formed several years ago with the wonderful Ali Berry. This is a period instrument orchestra. This gives the piece an authentic colour, and it also informs how the choir sing. It changes how the choir sing, which is fantastic. I think one gets a much more depth of musical insight into Bach's sound world, what he would have expected. And you have to be prepared. I think the audience has to work hard to listen. We have to work jolly hard to perform it, but there has to be something for the audience actually have to do their bit, and they will be well rewarded.
Apart from buying tickets, what can the audience do to make this happen?
Well, I think members of the audience can support us in one specific way, and that might be to sign up to our crowdfunding campaign. Professional soloists need to be paid. Our orchestra is our top period instrumentalist, so they quite rightly charge the top prices, and a horn player or a trumpeter, you're looking at, well, that's quite a lot of crowdfunding, but worth doing. Margins are tight, but there's a huge optimism within the choir. There's a huge force for making everything work, and somehow over the years we have made it work.